Nerd Herd crew, talking movies and games, yeah, we've got the view. Theme parks calling with that thrill seeker vibe, vacations planned and our geek hearts thrive. We're the Nerd Herd, loud and proud, geeking out we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad, we live in the dream in our nerdy pad. Lightsabers clash and controllers click, Marvel debates and board game tricks, Disney rides and coasters scream, living life like a nerdy dream. We're the Nerd Herd, loud and proud, geeking out we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad, we live in the dream in our nerdy pad.
Good evening. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. Glad you could join your boys to kick off your week this week and make carve out a little hour of your time here on Sunday night, or for those of you that watch live after live after live like we do, 4 hours of your Sunday night for some great entertainment and fellowship with good friends. So speaking of good friends, without further ado, let me go ahead and bring up two of my best friends here because I'm super excited to talk to them and hang out with them like I am every weekend.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying something new, and then I was doing like double peace signs, and then it ended up being like Wolverine's mask.
How do you do, fellow kids?
I don't know. Hello, everybody. I'm weird.
Ascalon is here and not wearing black.
Yep. Nope.
Tonight.
Great tonight.
No black. And Mr. Tryhard is here.
What's up? I didn't know I was already on the screen. I was
well, I
messing
just
around.
popped you up here. And for the time being, we have an extra little gremlin in the room with us tonight. So, yep, there he is. Chad is in the background tonight in the Jess spot. So we'll see if Jess joins him to, throw things at me as is usually happening.
Chad-O-Vision back there.
Chad-O-Vision.
Yeah.
Chad, how you doing?
Chad streams.
Yeah, how's he doing?
How are you doing?
Good, great.
Could y'all hear him?
Yeah. It's a good break.
Good, great.
He said good
and great. He's able to eat, any and everything now. It's not just mush. He's able to use straws again. But this is a big week for Mr. Chad. Because what happens this week, Chad?
I have 2 weeks and I get braces the day before. I have 2 tests. I get braces before my 2 tests the next day.
So he has 2 tests on Thursday. But yes, the bigger thing is he gets braces on Wednesday. So that was the whole reason for this surgery a couple weeks ago. Oh, yeah. And so for those of y'all that are going to be in Helen this weekend, you'll get to meet
Chad with braces.
Fresh braced Chad.
Old brace face.
Old brace face back here. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's been quite a couple weeks. I've got quite a bit of news to talk about and share with folks that we didn't get to last week. And I mean, we've got more stuff from our trip that we didn't get to talk about.
I know. Yeah, there's some big things. Yeah, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds and my eyes. I feel like my eyes are like really swollen right now, but like I've been coughing all day for the last 2 days. I brought something back from Florida, but on my screen, I feel like my eyes are like all like puffy.
Maybe because it's small on our end of things.
Maybe.
It doesn't technically look that way here.
Well, your glasses might be covering it up some too.
Maybe so. I swear I've coughed so much that my ribs hurt. Have you ever felt like that when you cough so much it like feels like your ribs are sore?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. Been there, done that. Don't want to have to deal with that again.
Look at you.
Yeah, because it's March 1st, baby. It is March.
Yeah.
I've got 10 memberships to gift. So, let me go ahead and give 5 out. And y'all notice I showed the boys beforehand we got on, but yeah, look, our boy Greg he has merch for the game room now. So
I know. I'm so glad you did that, Greg. I don't know if Greg's in here or not, but I'm so glad he did
Yeah, I
that.
haven't seen
me
him
too.
yet,
Because
so-
the second I saw it, I was like, buy. I mean, same day purchase. I was
I
like, I
forgot,
gotta get
yeah,
content.
he has a new one now, new merch store.
And I do, before we get to the chat, I do need to say this. You know, we released 2 videos this week.
Yeah.
We released our Lakeland Antique Mall video, and we released our Disney Springs homecoming video on Thursday. And the one comment I continued to get the most from folks that noticed it in both videos, and it's absolutely hysterical, is that at both events, Jason was late. That's what people noticed immediately is Jason was late in both videos. He showed
Okay,
up.
so to be fair though, you guys came in to the Lakeland video. So the Lakeland Antique Store, you guys were in Friday night.
Yeah, you can
Saturday
drop
and a day
it
early.
morning.
We drove in on Saturday, so we
Yeah.
made a 7-8 hour drive to get
You
there.
made
So
a
Made
beeline
it
to
there
get
too,
there.
so
yeah,
hey.
and then the second day we were late at homecoming because we were not going to go, and I started having FOMO really bad because we backed out. We were not going to go, and then
Imagine
Sarah.
if you hadn't been there for that experience.
Oh my
too.
gosh, that's
Just
so glad.
imagine.
But Sarah goes, "You want to go, don't you?" I said, I'm not throwing my wife under the bus, but there was somebody who did not want to leave the hotel and go anywhere, and then there was somebody who did.
Mhm.
And so she's like, "You're having some FOMO, aren't you?" I said, "Yes, I am. I want to go." So we ended up, and we had the best time. I'm so glad we did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was.
Yes,
that
I was late, but it worked out perfect because you guys got a reservation and things changed, and you ended up going there instead, somewhere else instead, and it
Well,
worked
we
out
just
perfect.
had to kill time, and you guys showed
Yeah.
up right when it was.
Y'all
time
showed
to
up right
leave.
when they were like,
I
table's ready.
Perfect timing.
Oh yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I've got. So, matter of fact, you were talking about merch. Yeah, I was late both times, but I've got a hat patch idea for Greg if Greg watches the replay of this. But this would be a full UV printed patch that goes on the front.
Oh wow,
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
nice.
So that would be a UV printed. It's got an 80s kind of tronish
It's
kind of
Yeah.
look
very,
to it.
very Greg,
Yeah,
and he may enjoy a logo like that because I feel like his Adventures by George channel is starting to gain a whole lot of momentum because
he doesn't have a lot of
putting-
theming to it. His theming, like it's just a picture of him.
Yeah, and he's
He's like-
putting he's putting more and more into it.
Like,
So
yeah, you look at that picture of like, I'm not bashing you at all, Greg, but like you gotta, I don't, your Adventures by George. It's a picture of you that looks like a LinkedIn photo or something.
well, don't work yourself up now.
Right. It was like Greg's Adventures by George. George doesn't look very adventurous in that photo is what I'm saying. Is that his Adventures by George look like
George looks like he's about to do your taxes.
he did in those. So Greg, don't be offended I said that. Greg can take it. He can take it.
All right, let's tackle this chat. Let's see how it
Man.
goes. Lord help me.
Is there really 80?
There, I don't know. We'll
It
find
says
out.
80 comments.
Oh, wow.
Jess is starting the timer. 7:09, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
some of them are hellos, I think. So
So Mike was in here first. This is actually not Mike's first comment. This is the first one that saved. Mike was in here at around 11 a.m. this morning to say
Wow.
hello to us. But howdy from Plant City, where currently the big strawberry festival is going on. So it is big, big, big time for Mike and the strawberry farms down there.
I
And
bet
one
you
of the-
Mike was always the first kid to get to the water fountain. Yeah. They would say, 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me. But Mike was at the front.
Then Dr. Chris came in right behind him. And Scott was right there on time.
yeah, Scott was on time.
Look at that. Scott
Oh,
coming in here.
Scotty the Botty.
And then Double A right behind him. Welcome in.
I actually need to get with Mike and Greg soon Dixie and I have been talking about in the future, not
Mhm.
necessarily anytime soon, making a move to Florida.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
there's nothing in the works right
hey
now.
now.
You know,
Hold
this
on.
maybe
We
be
haven't even heard about
Oh,
this.
years from now. But when
hey
I came
now.
back from the
All I'm
trip,
thinking is a place to stay.
Plant City area, Winter Haven, whatever. It's close enough to Disney and Universal without being super close.
Yeah,
Traffic's
without
not as
dealing with
bad.
all that crowd.
Yeah, so I was looking at
Yes, yes.
houses in the area, like around where we stayed in Plant City and Winter Haven, and they're not bad. There's a lot of really cool houses for reasonable prices in those areas. So we were like,
Yes,
maybe we
sir.
can make it
Wow.
work as long as we can
We'll
find
have a
jobs.
place to stay, Zach.
But
Yep,
yeah, and then when y'all
exactly.
come down, I got you. But yeah, this is
What-
not anytime soon.
Now Jess just said now he's gonna give me FOMO. All right, let's see. Jaden is in the house. Welcome in, Jaden. And Roxy is here.
Hey, Roxy.
In Miss Roxy. And of course, it wouldn't be Sunday. It wouldn't be the Nerd Herd without G Dad. So
Oh, G Diddler.
we'll see what trouble G Dad gets.
I mean,
up.
sorry, G Dad, not G Diddler.
Oh no, don't call us that.
Definitely that too. Speaking of, hey, thanks for those of y'all listening to the podcast. We appreciate y'all listening on Spotify and taking us with us.
I think
Taking you with us.
that's karma right there for what you just said.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
Dusty is here in the house and not followed too far behind. Scotty J,
The
saying hello to
men's.
his men's.
Hey, there's a thing going around right now, I guess, where basketball players are taking a shot and somebody yells from the stands, says, "That's my man's." And I think about Scotty J every time. I'm like, that sounds like Scotty J. Like, that's my man's. And the guy shoots it and misses. So funny.
Lori is here. She is listening, which means she's probably firing people while she's listening to us. As
Oh yeah, I
we
got
know,
some comments about me being soft on
As we-
Water Park Simulator.
Lori's got to show up to toughen you up. All right, what's Double A got to say? In Sea Leg Journeys chat, somebody suggested Jason should join Danny D's stable of managed tubers. I concluded if she took him, Danny would be following Jason's advice and doing hard things. This is very true. That would be trying hard to get Jason on task.
I've been doing better. I'm sporadic, but I'm consistently sporadic right now.
But hey, y'all remind me here in a little bit that I do have a question for Jason tonight.
Come on, man.
I need to. It's not.
First of all, I'm not doing enough content. Now it's going to be something.
It's
something
not.
else.
We haven't talked about in a little bit.
Okay.
I just
Miss
wish I had
Mona?
Jason's ability to stay up late, so I can get
Tell me
Probably
about
why I'm sick.
Or Mandy's. Oh my gosh,
does Mandy stay up
makes
late
you and Jess feel ancient as she's up just partying the night away. She said she was looking for things to do this weekend in Helen in the evening, and it's like all us old people, we're gonna be in bed. You're gonna be walking the streets by yourself, Mandy.
That's funny.
Welcome in, Mona. Going on a cruise tomorrow. Good for you.
Nice.
Tomorrow?
We're gonna have FOMO. That's for sure. Let's see. Mike says, "Hey, no black shirt."
Yeah.
Lori is on the phone.
Yeah.
Az is wearing black's distant cousin of gray. Yeah, he's still in the ballpark, Jared.
That's funny.
Yeah. I got a lot
Mike
of gray
said,
shirts too.
"Hi, Chad. He still has stock up on socks to throw at me." Yes, he does. There is a basket of socks over there. The good thing is, y'all look as he waves them. Chad's aim is worse than his mama's, so there's less of a chance of me getting hit.
It is very much not.
Miss Vicky is in the house. Welcome in, Vicky. And right behind her is Floaty Bodie. Miss Angie is in the house.
There's a lot of people in here.
Welcome in. And yo, Mr. Eddie Lugo is in the house.
Listen, I got to say, I'm impressed by Eddie because Eddie, like, I'll wake up in the mornings and usually what I do is first thing, I don't suggest this to anybody, but with the business, right? As soon as I wake up, I've got notifications, like maybe there's been Shopify sales. There's been something coming through. There might be someone who's got a question about a product. So I hate to say this, but I'll do first thing. I'll grab my phone and I'm looking up notifications, but I always get a YouTube notification that he's going live. And like, I'll go over to YouTube after I've kind of checked everything, and they're live at 6
Yeah, they're live
10
early.
in the morning.
Early. Yeah,
I mean,
Eddie
early.
every morning.
Cup of Joe.
Cup of Joe live, and then the morning quickie at like 7:15ish.
I'm just like, wow,
Get the
that's
show on the
awesome.
road.
Are all of them retired, or are they just all just?
I think so. A lot of the folks that are on in the morning, for the most part, are either retired or they work from home.
So that'll suck for me.
Okay.
I'll be retired, and you guys will still be going to work. I'll be
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
morning with all my friends, and there'll just be 2 empty boxes here.
You'll be able to. It'll be the morning quickie with Eddie Lugo Studios and Mr. Try Hard Things.
Y'all can just leave your boxes up there with question marks in there.
That's a whole lot of personality in one show if that were to happen, though. But yeah, as you guys probably saw, we got to meet up with Eddie and Alice and Mandy yesterday for a meal, and Trisha and her husband were there as well. We went to the NFA Burger, which was very good, but that was fun because that was Jess's first time to meet Eddie and Alice, and of course she got to meet Mandy last weekend, and then everybody's first time meeting Trisha and Mr. Trisha. Patrick, who is also a teacher like us. So,
Wow.
but that was really, really cool.
I'm starting to discover a lot of teachers are doing YouTube.
And Eddie brought all of us like a little gift bag of
It wasn't for you.
Eddie. Yes,
Really?
and I was about to get to that, Jess. But if you heard, Jess specifically said it wasn't for me, and it wasn't. Eddie made specifically sure to say this is for Jess and not for me. And in there, and those in the community know this, were 2 Eddie Lugo Studios pins, which are
Oh,
some
wow.
of the best pins that you can get. And I was commenting about how I'm going to steal one of those pins, and Eddie's like, you can't. They're Justice pins. So Miss Alice got me a pin. I love Miss Alice. She threw a pin at me, and I'm like, yes, Miss Alice for the win. All right, who else has made it in? Diego is here. Welcome in, Diego.
What's up, Diego?
And Roxy's going to be in Helen. All right, Miss Roxy, we'll see you this weekend then. The Cokers are coming in late Friday night, so we won't get there till probably 7 or 7:30 because Jess and I are working a full day and then driving up. So Saturday is really our big day to do all, see all, etc. And then let's see, Mike, bad news on the Mike family front. On Thursday, we had to put our 17-year-old dog down.
Oh,
First time in 38 years. Oh my gosh, Mike. Oh,
Yeah.
I am
Sorry
sorry.
to hear that.
It is awful. Awful. Yeah, Jess is
17, wow.
upset.
No. I hate that so much. Mike, but I'm going to tell you something. What you need to tell your wife is that all the love that you guys have for the dog just goes to you now.
This is true.
Just love on Mike. Just pet on Mike. Love on Mike.
Now, Miss
And
Donna,
I'm like-
you tell Miss Donna that.
I'm not trying to make light of it. You can say all that loving on the doggy can go to me now. That is the word. We've lost three animals in the last little bit, and there's nothing. It's children. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, our last dog that we had before our current one, he was 18. Yeah, he was
Oh,
around
wow.
that age too. Like, yeah, he was up there.
Max was 14 or 15. My cat was almost 19.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean that cat had been around since my son was just before my son. And
Yeah, our previous dog was born the year Zach and I graduated high school, and so yeah, we lost him about 4 years ago. So
But you know what? I will tell you this that I found through all my friends is that the best healing power for when those pets go is to get another one. And
well, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to go through that ever again. But then a few months later, Dixie wanted one, pretty quickly, and I kind of waited, was like, I don't know. And then we got Gidget a few months afterwards. I think it was about
and it helped a lot,
about 5
didn't it?
months. About 5 months. And yeah, she was, well, yes and no. She was 3 months old.
Oh yeah,
when we got her.
puppies. Yeah.
And so we went through, a few months of, I don't know about her. But now she's awesome. So I'm glad we stuck it out. But yeah, she went through a terrible puppy phase for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that puppy phase is tough.
You're right. Dusty says you would think a teacher would
Oh.
be on time. Oh no, he's G-Dad preaching that ivermectin to you, Jason.
I'm taking it. I'm
As
taking it
usual.
right now, G-Dad. I'm taking it. I took
It's-
some before I came down here, as a matter of fact.
Oh no, my chat went away. Okay, Miss Josie Ann is here. Welcome in, Josie Ann. Good to see you. Oh, goodness gracious. All right.
That's Mike. That's a smoke. That is a Tennessee shirt.
There's Miss Mandy. Mandy's here. Welcome
I
in.
think the Jack of
Mike
Spades.
does-
You know, why did they not do merch with the characters for the season?
They probably because the characters rotate so
I
much.
know, but I mean, for the year, just get those photos early in the season before the season starts. Like, go and have a photo shoot day, and then do the Jack of Spades, the Jack of Hearts.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jason.
Don't you think that would be? I would have bought a Jack of Hearts. I would have bought that shirt and would still buy it today. Like if he came out and said, I mean, he couldn't do that, but if they came out and said they had the Jack of Hearts and that design I showed y'all last week was on a shirt, would you not have bought it?
Of course.
We'd all three have one right now.
With Mike's face on it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So
I guess
Chet's saying that you should
talking
check
about
out Sebring.
Okay, yeah.
Escalon. That's where Chet lives, and I think Woe Davy might live down or around the Sebring area
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, I'll look there too.
Right. Mitch is here, Cam Fam representing, and y'all make sure to go
Hey.
check them out as soon as we are done, because we will certainly be over there. And somebody left the door open, and Ron found his way in as usual. Hey, Ron, happy Sunday. Can't wait to see and hang out with you guys this weekend again in Helen. Yeah, Danny. Oh, where to go? Where to go? This is great. I got to put it up here. Ah,
Oh, was that the GGGG? No.
Jason would be so hard to manage.
No, actually, she said something. I thought you were saying something else there for a second.
Oh, no, bad, Jason.
Well, G-Dad, I thought it was G-Dad that said it at first. I thought it was G-Dad, which, G-Dad's awful. G-Dad
Mikey
said,
is celebrating 5 months of membership. Oh, Jess is over here saying, don't talk bad about G-Dad.
no, G-Dad's my favorite. G-Dad, you have to give G-Dad jokingly fun.
Hold on. Is this true, Eddie? Been trying to get Jason with the usual suspects on Saturday night?
I have gotten a couple of invites, yes.
Jason, you've got to do that because, my God, the amount of laughing that would.
Well, okay, so my thought is I got one for this week, and I had been like tonight's the first time I've not been coughing like absolute crazy, and I thought if I got on there and started laughing with them, I'd probably pass out and die.
Yeah. Well, Eddie is my leg baby daddy. Thank you, Chet. Pastor Ron is back with us for the first time in a long time. Happy National Dadgum. That's a good day. That's a good day to have today. Yesterday,
Say hey to Pastor Ron.
Hey,
yesterday was National Rare Disease Day, so it was Chad's Day yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
love
really?
learning about all the different days that you don't typically know about, like the regular holidays and stuff. So that's cool.
Oh, let's see. Getting through. People talking about pets. Let's see. Oh, Mikey gifted memberships to me, and I think to Ascalon. So we'll
Oh,
play
nice.
things in a second. So who got them? The Big Joe, Cruising Complete, Ethan Williams, Rachel's Adventures, and BFE. And who got them for Ascalon? Stone King, Florida Cole something. I'm guessing it's Florida. Brent Naiman, Trent Jackson,
Okay, I know that name.
and
That's
Eric
awesome.
Rams. Oh, and he also gave 5 Try Hard Things memberships. Look at there. Mike is
Mike,
just
what the heck?
Cat's
Mike Gibson.
Paws, Jeremy, Rachel's Adventures got one there. Cam Fam and Double A Aaron Smith.
Nice.
Wow.
All
Mike,
right,
Mike, you're just too nice, buddy. I appreciate
Mike's the
that.
man. Where's our I think this might be it. So thank you, Mike. As always, it is much, much, much appreciated. Ryan has made it in. Welcome in, FedEx, on the PK Adventure Travels channel. Mandy, hold on. Mandy, you got on camera on The Usual Suspects last night?
That's crazy.
That must have been late. It must have been after I had stopped watching it and gone to bed. Look, Mitch gets on later than I normally do. Usual Suspects is fun.
Guys, did y'all see the text I just texted y'all?
Not yet. I was just about to look at it.
I got to come clean. I thought G-Dad was being dirty when she said, I didn't know it was
Oh,
Danny
you
that
didn't
said
know
that.
it was Danny.
I thought G-Dad was saying try hard would be hard, and I was thinking G-Dad's being dirty, which whatever. So I have to come clean and say, I'm sorry, Danny. I didn't mean that.
Oh, look, Mike says all those memberships are in memory of his dog,
Aw.
Jet.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you very much. Yeah, look, Mandy was on there. Ron says, "Good for
Nice.
you, Mandy. Wow, I'm shocked you gave up a part of your Saturday night to hang out with a bunch of retired and old people like the rest of us."
I'm not old.
We weren't talking about you, Chad. You would have been asleep.
Chad.
Is this a little snippet from Revenge of the Nerds?
Speaking of, the main actor passed away just the day before yesterday.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mitch, who am I calling old? All of us, Mitch. We are all old. I am not a spring chicken anymore. This I found out.
Well, my
All
beard
right.
is freshly dyed, so I look very young.
Very so fresh and so clean.
Yep. You can
Look at
see.
you.
Yeah.
Stroke the beard. Oh, I never said that she didn't. I would never say that about Mandy. I love the fact that Mandy got on there. That makes it. I'm going to have to go back and watch it and fast forward a few hours just to see. Got to get through all of the Uncle Dave yelling at stuff. Speaking of, where is Uncle Dave?
There's a lot of people in here, and Dave's not here.
Right.
That's
I know.
strange.
He'll be here. Uncle Dave will show up. He might be dealing with who knows what that he's yelling at, barking at, flipping off the HOA. You know, Uncle Dave.
I love Grumpy Dave. I love Grumpy Dave.
When he is on one, he is on one.
Let him have a couple of cool Miller Lights, and he's gonna sell you something.
Mike, I'm older than many of you, except for maybe G-Dad. G-Dad's up there hanging with a lot of folks.
G-Dad's not as old as I thought he was.
All right. I need to get to my big news that I didn't get to last week because I need to put it out there because very, very, very few people know. The guys know, Mitch knows, and Mandy knows. And I think that's about it in the community that we've talked to. But I need to put it out there. Meant to last week, and we just had such a good time talking about our trip, and we've still got some stuff to cover that we haven't had to or that we didn't get to last week. But so let me just cut to it. Last couple weeks have been kind of hard monetarily on the Coker family side of things. We had Chad's surgery. We have his braces coming up this week. Both of those are pretty big expenses.
Yeah.
This past week, I did my taxes. Been wanting to do my taxes and get that over with for quite some time because, of course, as one does, I felt like Chevy Chase in in Christmas Vacation, I already knew what that money was going to do.
Right.
That tax refund money, I knew what it was going to do. We had to pay. We did not get a refund this year, and I thought maybe I screwed up somewhere and did something wrong. So I even paid a little extra for an expert to look over it to make sure I'd done it right. And I did, and we had to pay, and we had to pay quite a bit more than we've had to pay before. So as a result,
That sucks.
yeah. So as a result, that kind of has put us in a little bit of a financial bind. So what am I beating around the bush trying to say? We had to make some tough decisions, and probably the biggest, toughest decision. And I'm sorry, and I know people are going to be mad at me. But we had to back out of the Unhinged cruise next year. So we unfortunately won't be able to go on that out of Miami. We knew we had to make some difficult choices, and
Yeah.
yeah, we wanted to keep the Gobble Till You Wobble, without a doubt, with Ascalon and Dixie and the Cam Fam. So that was just one cut we had to make. That's the one definite, but there's still a couple things that are also up in the air. For instance, and this is about to break news to him. I don't know if we're going to be able to come down for the Ghost Town and barbecue in April, simply because I don't know if I can afford a hotel room for the weekend. Yeah, it's trying to I don't know if y'all heard Jess. She is over here, but it's just trying to prioritize our money and where it's going, so that we're not putting everything on a credit card and paying for it later.
You're getting a $2,000 check soon, right?
I'll see it.
Is
I'll
that
believe it when I
really,
see
is that
it.
really
It's
happening?
coming. It's coming. Yeah,
I'll believe it when I see it.
it's
When
coming.
is the Sir Henry's the barbecue one? What dates for this year?
It's April 17th through the 19th, I believe, because it's a couple weeks later than it was last year, and I think that's because Easter falls on the weekend that it was last year.
Yeah.
So it got pushed a little bit. But even if it was on our spring break, it would just be hard. So we'll have to see. I mean, if I can get a good deal somewhere, maybe, but it's hard. And then I've talked with Mitch, and I've talked with Uncle Dave and a few folks, spouting out that I'd like to go on a road trip with the boys this summer to Texas, ultimately to hang with Cam Fam for a few days and let the boys and the girls have fun doing stuff. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I don't know if we'll have the ability or the money to put towards that. So the Unhinged thing was the biggest news that I wanted to get out there, and I'm sorry to everybody for that. So hopefully those of you that we haven't met yet, that we haven't been able to that we're looking forward to meeting us on that. Hopefully we'll be able to meet you guys elsewhere down the line.
Chad. I mean, Zach. Sorry, I was talking about Zach. In the grand scheme of things, this is not. I mean, I know this is hard. This is hard, but this is also life. I mean, everybody understands these things. It happens. It happens to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, so don't feel bad. I mean, of course you want to do everything. Everybody wants to do everything, but you've also got things just happen, man. I think it says a lot for you that you're prioritizing, things, because it's just tough. Everybody wants to do everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. Like, I mean, I know Chad will be brokenhearted if we don't go down to Sir Henry's, because that and esports are the two biggest and greatest things for him. That's his outlet. So, I want to do what I can to make it happen. We'll see, because in the back of my mind, I also know, he turns 15 later this year. We're going to have to start looking at cars. And yeah, Jess made an audible groan off camera there. But so we'll see. Look, Dreddy made it in. Welcome in, Dreadpool.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. All right. We do not need to start a GoFundMe, Mike. That is
I was wondering if somebody was going to say that.
No.
But I might be able to. I have to see. maybe
You will be
swing something for
watching.
the
Yes, correct. I will be
17-19.
watching with you and Lori, and we'll have other content, of course. Dreddy, no, don't say that as in not being able to make it down to
Oh
Sir
yeah.
Henry's. I know. I will do what I can. Oh, Mitch, we will be watching Unhinged as well because of the girl schedule. Yeah, your girls are doing anything and everything. Speaking of, did you ever go back and watch?
No, I
You
have
need
to.
to. You
Yeah.
need to go watch Ansley's pole vault.
Yes, I need to watch
Oh
that.
my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. Woo, boy.
Hey, but you know what? Listen, that's a scary event. It's
It
a
is.
really
Like
it
that's
really
why
is. And
like
it was at night, and
if we ever get a pole vault mat, if we ever can afford to get one, I'm not going to be coaching it. I'm going to hire somebody
I mean,
that because they have to you have to go through training and
specialized training for it.
have paperwork and all kind of stuff for it because of how dangerous it could be. if
they,
not done
she
correctly.
was I mean, it was scary. When I watched, I was like, "Ooh, that's scary."
Mikey,
Yeah, that's the
there's-
one event we don't do currently.
Mikey saying the dates for the Wild West event. There is a media night. That does stink, I will say, for us who would love to come for media night.
Yeah.
you
Well, I was
know,
thinking,
just to be able to film, but it's hard to make it happen for just a one night thing,
yeah,
and then not to get to Scare Act with it because we couldn't come one weekend and then the next. That's
well,
just
so that weekend is the weekend before sectionals, and I usually don't like having a track meet the weekend before sectionals, but one of my buddies' schools is hosting one, but I don't know. I've been thinking about canceling that one and not going to that one. So if I do, I might be able to swing some things because I would really love to go down for Sir Henry's in April if I can.
I agree with you, Aaron. There, I'd love to make it happen. We'll see. Like Mitch and I have spitballed some ideas already of stuff to do. I've thrown some ideas with. I've thrown some ideas around with Uncle Dave for New Orleans. So again, we'll see. Hold up, Rob. Rob, you joined the show, Rob. Looky there. Holy moly.
Did you see what he said though?
No, I haven't gotten to what Rob said. What's Rob say? Can't start a GoFundMe to help get all the. That's good. That's good. Ron says, good point, Jason. Hold on. Let's not give Jason credit for stuff. We don't need his head getting even bigger.
Come on. I was just trying to make you feel better, Zach.
Prioritizing isn't. Well, hi there, Carol. Welcome in. Glad you could catch us. We are, I know you've been making the rounds to the cruising community lives tonight, and we appreciate you. We're kind of a little bit of a break from your normal cruise talk. We will talk a little bit about it, obviously, but we also talk about a wide variety of other stuff, sometimes just straight up off the wall. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy. Mike, I see you. Well, Mike, we will definitely talk, buddy. Without
Mike
a doubt.
took up for me too, by the way.
Mike did. Jason is just great, just like the rest of you. Let's focus on that. Just like the rest of us. You're no better than Jason.
No, not at all.
But he did get mentioned by name, so I guess.
Yep, this
that's
is true.
perfect.
Kind of like when Lori goes and says hi to Ascalon before she says
Yeah.
hi to everybody else. So y'all don't forget. Go watch Jason's videos from this past week. He actually put out a couple,
I have.
and Sarah is wearing Disney stuff in both Universal vlogs.
That's hilarious. I love when I see
Is that
that.
what you were going to
happening in the
mention to
park.
me earlier? You were talking about. Is that what you were going to say? You were going to talk about the video?
No. The thing that I wanted to ask you a question about, it's not that. It's
Okay.
It's what is, because this is actually, I'm going to scare you even more with what I'm about to say. This is actually a question straight from G-Dad.
Oh my God.
How's the app? What is the status of the app?
It actually performed very well. We were within 5 minutes, and in most cases, we were dead on accurate the entire
That's awesome.
trip. So I think what I've realized is that we can start with the app and do all of the The ride times are accurate. I can depend on it. It was in all the parks. It was dead on within 5 minutes, which I think is accurate. Now, 5 minutes to the better. Now, the thing that I do know now, what the direction we want to go with it is do the ride times and then take the ride times and have that when you start into a ride and when you get out of a ride, so that you see if people are in the parks that are also on the app, it'll tell you we started at this time and it was said 45 and it only took us 35. So we had that happen several times. They were saying from this point here, it's 75 minutes, but we went through the ride in like 30.
Yeah,
So-
that's usually the case.
And so I was like, but I know they tried to do that to kind of keep you from whatever, but it saved us a few times this time because I was seeing the true times and it saved us. I mean, we went to rides we would have normally have avoided. And then, and also the park, the park crowd feature that I have on there was dead on accurate,
That's
on accurate.
awesome. That is absolutely
I
awesome.
was real impressed with it. It definitely gave me direction to where to go from here, but I was really happy with it. I think it's pretty much ready to go now. I'm going to take off all the dinner stuff and all the food options and stuff, and maybe just have ride ratings, ride times, and then actual queue to like from queue to ride. I think that's the three things I want to focus on. But
Right. Let's see. Chad Danny has a question for you.
Mm,
Are you excited about Helen?
yes.
There you go. Simple answer.
that quickly. No
All right,
hesitation.
Lori, you don't have to come in and apologize. We know how it is. We know exactly how it is. Like double A says Disney gear at Universal, like wearing NWO shirts ringside at Raw. So see, I totally get that, but yeah, I love catching the wrong park. Look, he's coming in hot, folks. Uncle Dave doing his best Jason impression.
hey,
Half
Yep, yep, yep,
hour
yep.
late. Here he is.
yeah, old Dave, I can't get away from it. I just can't.
So
But
good.
here's
Look,
the thing. Go ahead.
Double A says, call the Shriners Hospital. Uncle Dave showed up with a flamethrower. Okay, go ahead, Jason.
Now I
Well,
understand that comment now when I saw it.
I know. First I saw that one and then I went back and I got it. But no, so my wife, she loves the Universal stuff, but like a lot of times the Universal stuff, unless it's Harry Potter things or the Hello Kitty shirts, she doesn't get a lot of merchandise from Universal. So a lot of her stuff she buys at, she bought a crap ton of stuff at Disney Springs. So a lot of her stuff is Disney apparel. So,
Yeah.
and she wears that to Universal, which I think's comical. If you probably go back and watch a lot of my videos at the parks, it probably has,
Disney stuff.
she probably does have Disney on.
I feel like Jess might be the same way. I don't think she has too much Universal.
Well, I
Stuff,
mean, not saying it's not
rides.
cute, but like, I think she just likes the Disney stuff more. I don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, the Disney stuff is more like merchandisable. If
Yeah.
that makes
True,
sense.
true,
You know what
true.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Mitch, no, unfortunately, it's not a Baja Blast Zero because that's what I normally get to drink at Taco Bell. And for whatever reason, it wasn't on the app tonight. So I don't know if our local one was out of it tonight, but I had to drink just a Pepsi Zero tonight. So not great, not what I wanted, but I mean, it did the trick. I was thirsty and it sufficed.
I haven't had a Baja Blast Zero. I didn't even know that existed.
Yes, I mean, you can. It's almost indistinguishable from a regular. Jess could tell you that it is, but oh, hey, and just I like throwing this out there, but a New Year's resolution update. I said I wanted to read more this year. That was one of my resolutions. I am almost done with my second book in 2 months. So
Wow.
I will, this is where I am. You can see that. And I will finish this tonight. So I will basically be averaging a book a month right now. So if I could keep that up, I know I've never read 12 books in a calendar year. So we'll see. I'm hoping to finish this tonight, and then I do have another one ready to start.
And it's a Stephen King one too.
Yeah, but this is so good too. It's not your typical
Fairy tale. Okay.
fairy tale, a novel, and this one has been. I haven't wanted to put this down. It's long. It's like 600 pages,
Yeah.
but it's kept me hooked. And it's not one of his typical horror ones. It is, as it sounds, more fantasy than horror. But it's very good. There
I
you
want to
go.
pop this up really quick. Danny's already saying the dates for Helen for next year.
Yep, they announced them for the next 2 years already. They've got next year's and the years after.
Problem with that is it usually, so this weekend we have one of our biggest meets of the year, so it usually falls that same weekend, unfortunately. So I don't know if we'll be able to do it.
I believe I see a little snot in the stash.
Oh my God.
Eagle pointed out, look, Mike, kind of a serious note, but given the week I've had, make sure you check on all your friends. Sometimes people are struggling and may need your reassuring support.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that was something else that I kind of talked about as my focus or goal for this year of, I wanted to be present for people, just be here. So 100%. AA, that looks like the stand thick. It's pretty, like it was pretty daunting when I started, but I've flown through this. Just can attest to that. I will say the biggest book, like number of pages I think I've ever read, was also a Stephen King book. It wasn't The Stand, but it was Under the Dome. And that was before, they turned it into a TV show.
Yeah, I've never read that one. But I've seen, I at least watched the first season, I think, of the show.
Yeah, we did too. And then it went off the rails. Mandy, part of mine was to pass the GACE. Yes, ma'am, you certainly did.
That's awesome.
Very proud of you for that too. Look, Mike is currently reading Project Hail Mary. Yep, I saw that. That's a Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's the guy that made The Martian, right? Or that wrote The Martian. Okay.
Chet is reading 1776 by David McCullough. That is a good book. Read that as well. I don't even remember what my next one is. I think it's another murder mystery one, kind of like the one I read prior to it.
You gotta read Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I know. I've got it. Dungeon Crawler Dave, right? Isn't that what it was? No?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
That'll be my next one.
I'm on the second book of that. It is
it's
amazing.
a series?
Oh, it's like a 7 or 8 book series. It's
we'll see when I get started with that then. Look, hey, so we came home from Sir Henry's, and Ty has started to read the Sir Henry's books.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
was pretty. He won't do anything but Poppy. He knew Poppy was in the books, and so he wanted to read all about Poppy. So he's already on the second Sir Henry's book.
So
can you get those online too? I imagine.
Yes, you can.
Right,
You can get them on Amazon. Yeah.
Let me ask you guys something. This is big news. So what do you guys think about Paramount purchasing Warner Brothers?
Oh, did they beat out Netflix or something?
They did. They put out a much more superior offer that Netflix,
like 110 billion.
I think that it is. Honestly, I think it's better for the entertainment business that Netflix wasn't able to buy it.
Yeah.
But now I was trying to think, would Paramount, because Universal and the parks is it's a Warner Brothers.
It's Warner Brothers property.
So I know they got long-term contracts, but would that change anything there? It seems like it wouldn't change anything in the immediate, but could it, not that they would pull things, but would they want to renegotiate the contracts, which could change some things up? I don't know.
That'd be interesting and something to follow for sure. Oh, Jason.
Sorry, y'all.
All right. Look, Rob said something that might get y'all a little stirred here. Did y'all see this?
Harry Potter book. Well, speaking of which, I'm listening to Goblet of Fire, the full cast audio book right now. So that's the book I'm reading.
Okay, so have all of the extra sounds.
Look, Uncle Dave, I'm writing a book on how to use your damn turn signal. Oh, love it. Love Uncle Dave.
I was listening to the Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone and just a little preview of it, Ascalon.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if eventually all the little bitty sounds that were in the backgrounds, because I have tinnitus and things just distract me easily.
Yeah.
I was wondering if all those
No.
sounds would mess me up, hearing all the little clicks and turns and crickets and, you know.
It's not as bad as you think. And it gets better with each book, it seems.
Okay,
Like the first couple of books, like in the background, anytime somebody's talking to another character, you hear a character like,
I
stuff
don't really
like
like that. So I wonder if that's going to distract me. I heard it in the
yeah.
first book and I thought, oh, I don't know if I like that.
Goblet of
because-
Fire has been better, but yeah, there's still background noise. Like when they're talking in the Great Hall, you know, you're gonna hear the dinner plates clinking, clacking. You know, you're gonna hear.
And if you're
background
someone who
cat.
has, if you're someone like me who has, if I have things in the foreground, the background that are making noise, it distracts me
Well,
so much.
They balance the audio out, I think, better with each book that they've
Okay.
done. And I think that's why they're releasing them once a month so they can go back and fine tune stuff. I think they're paying attention to the audience because there's a lot of Reddit posts about,
Really?
you know, the full cast audio.
I also
books so
think that
far.
some of the people recorded in different places. So,
Yeah.
they had different people doing the recordings. Like if you've watched it, I think I forget, it may be on Prime, or it may be on HBO or Prime where they're showing like the audiobooks, I guess, because it's Audible, showing how it was made, the Audible book. And I was watching, I thought, man, I really want to get these, but then I just did the preview and I thought, I don't know, because then when I was listening to the Audible version of it, it's like some people's voices were I could hear them really well. And then like other characters that were supposed to be right there with them were a little bit lower. And I wonder if that's something that, like, it was very noticeable to me that I heard like Vernon Dursley talking and his wife were talking, and it was like the sounds were not
Yeah.
same volume.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
What I mean-
Sorcerer's is the worst one audio balance wise.
Okay.
But they, like I said, they get
that being
better
the
and better
first
with
one,
each
though.
one.
That's
Yeah.
to be expected, kind of, as they
Yeah.
get used to it.
And
Yeah.
also, if there's a feature, you may have to Google it because I can't quite remember what it is. I have to go back and look at my Audible that you can trigger on, and it changes the audio quality, so it makes it even better.
Oh,
'Cause a lot of
really?
people were complaining, but they were listening to it on like the worst audio quality
I'll
because
fix
there's
that.
some sort
Okay.
of option. But yeah, Google it and you'll find it. I turned that on, and I noticed an improvement there too with the balancing of sound.
It's just so hard for me to go past the original, you know, the Jim Dales and the who's the other Jim Dale and
What's the other? Stephen Fry. See, I've
Stephen
only
Fry.
ever listened to Jim Dale, and I
Jim
love
Dale's.
Jim
You
Dale.
can't hardly touch that one. I mean, Stephen Fry's fine, but the Jim Dale version is, to me, is just like almost like canon. Like it's almost like
Yeah,
the staple. And then when I was listening to this, I love hearing the actors talk because it's kind of cool. It's very kind of, it's got a cool thing, but I don't know, the sound was off for me a little
yeah.
bit.
If you can get through the first two, I felt like with Prisoner, it got really good, and then with Goblet, it's a lot better. And plus, man, like James McAvoy is Moody.
Is it really good?
Yes,
But I really want
one of
y'all
my
to
favorite.
but please
then-
listen to listen to Dungeon Crawler Carl
That's
on
what's
Audible.
difficult.
Don't read it. You need to listen to it.
That's what's hard for me, though. Like, I feel like I don't have a time that I could do or listen to an audiobook.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, my commute is 30 to 40 minutes. So
Mine is 5.
yeah,
About 5
that
minutes.
works
Yeah.
out
Like,
for
I don't
me.
have
Yeah,
any time.
30 minutes at bedtime, Zach. Put your earbuds in and just listen for 30 minutes.
I'm doing this,
He-
baby. I'm
he-
reading
yeah,
an
he does
actual
that.
book.
Yeah,
Because
well,
if I were to listen to something, then Jess is having to hear it, and she may not want to hear it.
got your ear. Okay, it's 2026.
I
Zach.
do
They
not
make
have, hey,
earphones.
ladies and gentlemen. Old,
Okay, not
old
only
man
we
does
got to get a
not have-
GoFundMe, we have a
I don't have
GoFundMe for
AirPods.
Zach to be able to get a hotel room. We have to GoFundMe to get him a $20 pair of headphones so he can listen to Audible 30 minutes at bedtime. Come on. Come
maybe
on.
I can get some.
I've got an extra pair. It's got a little earwax in it, but I'm going to give them to you. You can have them.
See, here's the thing, Dreddy. I see that multitask. Listen, as a psychology teacher, none of us are good at multitasking. We can't, because we've got to do we got to do selective attention. So even if I listen to it on the road, like if I'm going to drive down to Florida and I have time to listen to one, I'm probably still not going to get all of it because I'm focusing on driving. But that's when I really need to do it to keep me entertained, is listening to an audiobook while I'm on that route to Central Florida.
Just don't listen to that with the boys, because there's a lot of expletives.
They don't pay attention to it anyway.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
on their own devices, or either that or Ty's going to yell potassium from the back
Okay,
seat.
yeah. It's honestly the most entertaining book I have listened to or read in such a long time. It's such a refreshing, funny, easy, just easy to digest quickly. Like, and the books stay like it. Book one ends, book two starts right then. It's like, yeah.
Jason, don't you do this too?
I put it on 1.5.
Yeah,
I
I can't do that. I gotta listen to it regular.
No, 1.5 is good. Yeah, 1.2 to 1.5, it'll knock an hour or two out of a book easy.
Hey, look, see, double A. Plus, you need to cut screen time out before bed. A paperback,
well-
it does. And I don't know. There's something about just a paperback book.
Audibles are
No,
not
I'm not
screen time, Zach. You're not reading Braille on the screen. It's playing in your
I'm not
ear.
an English teacher, but I like a good book. Because I guess it makes me feel accomplished when I see this, you know, and I've read this. Jess just said I sound pretty old. I'm Uncle Dave.
Your uncle,
Listen,
use your turning signal.
A tree died for this. You just want to listen to something? They killed like 4 trees to make this book. There you go, Uncle Dave. Somebody clip that for him.
Zach, you're a page sniffer, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like the smell of a good new book.
I do too. I do too. If I had time to sit and read more that I want when I want to, but I lock in the morning as soon as I get up and I start. Once I've shaved in the mornings, I turn on my Audible and I'm listening to the book. And then I get in my car, pop my earbuds in. I'm driving. If I'm not doing my morning motivations with Jason, as soon as I'm done with that, earbuds are in, or you see they're already in. Usually in my videos, I'm listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl or something. Listen, 30 minutes to work, you got a lot of time. You do a 10-minute video, listen to 15 minutes of a book.
I can't do anything, y'all.
Zach's a page sniffer.
Exact page sniffer. Thanks, Danny. And then double A is 100% right. I ain't Uncle Dave, nowhere near enough potassium. Well, that's because we are a family friendly show here. That's why
We
Uncle
are.
Dave is only in the chat, not on the screen.
Yeah, this is so true. He gets talked about, not shown.
We can censor Uncle Dave in the chat. And G Dad for that matter.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
Lord.
for sure.
Unless we got Jason up here talking about the G Diddler, then
That's why I thought G-Dad said something inappropriate, and I'm the one who looked like an idiot.
look, here he's back. An audiobook for turn signals while you drive. Yeah.
It says, hold on, did you see this? It said Zach.
If I buy you headphones, will you listen to an audiobook? I just Rob, man, I don't know. Jess does have AirPods, but they're her AirPods, and I guarantee you
She will
doesn't
not let you put your earwax in her AirPods. No way. That's
the look I'm
disgusting.
getting right now, even discussing that is
There's no. I have about. You know what, Zach? Let me say this. You know what? I'm gonna do one for you here. I'm gonna I have 4 sets of AirPods.
What's another
Why?
Okay. So listen.
Of course you do.
So listen. I am going to bequeath to you. Find me this next week. I'm going to give you a brand new old pair of
A
my.
brand new old pair with
Brand
Jason
new
Wax
old
in them.
pair.
No, we're gonna clean them up. I'll make them. They'll look brand new. You come over. I'll show you how to use them on your phone device, and you can pop those in your ear, and you will just be like so quiet. They'll be version 1s. I got you. I got 4 pair, and I'm gonna give you one.
Pastor Ron, I love audiobooks that have video. I think they're called maybe.
Yeah. It's like Zach goes, I don't want screen time. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm like, an audiobook is not screen time,
Big
Zach.
fans of those too. All right, folks, we are about to cut into Cam Fam time here. So let's wrap things up for our weekly nerd session here tonight. I will do the honors of going first and giving the guys a little more time. to think about it. So, again, big week for the Cokers this week. You heard Chad. He's got a couple tests, and he's got his braces being put on. So, big week. We're really, really, really looking forward to Helen this weekend, getting to hang out with everybody and meet so many people in person for the first time. So hopefully next Sunday we'll have plenty of stories to share with you guys that weren't able to be there. But thank you, everybody, for reaching out to check on Chad over the last couple of weeks. As you can see, he's doing great. He's pretty much back to normal. He is killing it in his esports season. So far, he is out of the entire East Coast currently in his esports season. He is ranked 22nd out of 300 something teams.
And I'm the number 2 ranked team in Georgia now.
The number 2 ranked Georgia team. There's only one Georgia school ahead of him. So very, very, very proud and impressed by him. So again, can't wait to see you guys. Hope y'all have a great week.
I knew it. I had my mic muted and everything just so I didn't cough during Zach's part. I've been really busy because the beginning of the outdoor track season is crazy. I have 5 meets in 9 days. I already have 2 meets down. Got one tomorrow, one Thursday, and one Saturday. But I do got a video premiere for Wednesday after missing 2 weeks, so Lori doesn't hurt me. And then I recorded another video today, and so I got a couple other things in the works, but yeah, it's been a little slow on my channel recently, but I'm gonna get back to work. I can't stay up late like Jason can. So hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next Sunday.
All right. As you can tell, I have been faking being, well, I'm always in a good mood, but I have been struggling. I don't feel great. My sides have been achy from coughing. And I don't know what's going to happen this week. I'm going to try my best to make it to work tomorrow. We'll see. I've been coughing and hacking, but enough about that. If you watched my motivation with Jason, your attitude and your effort make all the difference. So, you know, I just really want you guys to go through this week and just, you know, check your attitude. Sometimes we're in a bad mood about what we've got to do, things that are happening, but a lot of times these are just moments you need to grow, right? I mean, Zach is going to learn how to use headphones this week, and we're going to help him grow. So he knows that screen time has not got anything to do with an audiobook, and we're going to help him out because that's going to be his hard thing. We're going to teach him this week, but we're going to help him out. I'm going to show him how to use headphones because he doesn't know how, but we're going to do the hard thing this week and help my boy out. But I love y'all, and I'm excited to see y'all this next week. Let's go.
Before we get out of here, a couple things. First, Uncle Dave. G-Dad and I can have a weekly show on turn signals and other dumb crap people do. Could y'all imagine the audacity of that show with G-Dad and Uncle Dave?
Grumpy Old Dudes Podcast. Grumpy Old Dudes Podcast.
Just said somebody would report it. Probably
I think it would go viral. 1,000%.
It would be the most watched show in the community.
Make it happen, Zach. Will you host it, Zach? Host the first one and just do the recorded. Zach, I got a better idea.
The censor button would go next.
No. Zach, you can only watch it live if you're a paid subscriber. The other thing is,
so it's a members only show.
Members only show, but also you record it. And then we cut out all the dirty stuff.
And it goes from being like an hour and 5 minutes to 15.
Thank you. Yes. And then,
don't cut out the dirty stuff because
that's probably would be. But if you imagine it's a paid, so only like the people on yours, whoever's hosting it. I'm telling you, yes, do this.
Goodness gracious! And look, Rob sent a super chat to help my headphones. Rob sent me a super chat for a head. Thank you, Rob. Let me play our other super chat thing here. All right, folks, we don't want to keep you any longer from the Cam Fam and the rest of your night. Thank you for hanging with you boys. We truly appreciate it. And as always, same bat time, same bat channel next week. Yes, Dusty, they would be the most watched in the senior citizen community.
No one's going to see it, though. They're just going to listen.
Just going to hear it.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.
That was good.